this is a continuation of what I was saying before, but they would astral project over me. They would try to put spells and curses on me when I was asleep. I would wake up and see them. They would take off. One warlock spit a blood clot in my mouth, loosed the spirit of death on me, tried to take me out. I got prayer for that, and the prophetess seen it, and she told me, and God, the light of God instantly came in. This was before I moved here, though, but that's something I wanted to share. Also, another warlock that used to be on Periscope. He, I saw him on Periscope, and my picture was on there. He astral projected and tried to come in and try to, do whatever he tried to do, but I handled him. The more that I stayed here, the more the Lord taught me and showed me things. And he told me some of the biggest witches and warlocks are doctors, lawyers, pharmacists. A pharmacist, when I first came here, she was like, "Don't you call me?" And I knew that she was into witchcraft. When I first dealt with her, I stopped talking to her. She told me don't call her phone for any prescriptions or whatever. She'll get back to me. So I thought that was kind of weird. So what I did was I called a different pharmacist, and had been dealing with them ever since. Then I went to the doctor, and she said, "Hey, can I check your heartbeat?" I said, "Yeah." So she took the stethoscope. She went to check my heartbeat, and I noticed when I got home there was a demon, and I said, "Lord," I said, "here we go." I had to get rid of this demon. So I didn't know what the demon's assignment was, but the Lord showed me it was to raise my blood pressure, to keep it high. A lot of times they try to keep you sick, to keep you coming back with different ailments and all kinds of stuff. So that was the assignment of that demon. So I had to get rid of that demon. But I noticed right off that all I could see when I was in the doctor's office was the demon. I couldn't even see her face. All I saw was the demon. And I kept trying to like, Lord, but that's all I saw. So I had that experience, and then it's a lot that he had showed me. Even with the property they would send when they sent the demons into our dog. The ugly demonic worm with the human face, twisted face. That was kind of crazy too. The witchcraft, coming out as a spider out of my throat. And I went to pray for one of my daughters one day because she was having problems on her job. Because for some reason, when she goes on jobs, people always want to target her or whatever. So I'm praying for her, and then something felt like it was trying to choke me up. So I had to war against it. It's like been constant, when I tell you constant warfare in this area, this territory that I've been in. When I first moved in here, they were had a witchcraft coven across the street. They would meet up on a regular. And then the next thing you know, they couldn't do it anymore because I was here. So the warlock came to me, and he let me know, okay, we're going to go to war. So the Lord let me know, you're in the middle of a territory war. Don't stop fighting. Don't stop praying. So I just fought harder than ever. And I stayed praying. And there were times where I was so tired, I wasn't getting much sleep because I was on pretty much almost every prayer watch except about one or two. That was enough time for me to get some sleep. And then there were times where I'd be sleeping, and then the demonic would come in and whisper stuff in my ear to try to alter my sleep. So when the alarm went off, they would try to do something with my hearing, so I couldn't get up and hear that alarm to get up. One morning, I woke up about 4:00 instead of 3:00 when I was supposed to get up. One morning, and I heard ha 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 ha. They were laughing because like you miss your prayer watch, and then I started praying and warring. But there was also a time where, of course, I was sitting here 2 days after Christmas a couple years ago, and I was getting ready for prayer, but I was listening to gospel music, and then I heard the gospel music was on, I heard someone singing a song too, and I said, what is that? And it wasn't a gospel music like anything like saying, like Alpha and Omega, by Worship Mob, nothing like that, where I started listening to a different gospel music after that. But it was just a gospel song. I can't remember which one it was, but I saw Satan in the realm of the spirit. I knew it was him, without a doubt. I knew the horns, looked like ram's horns. He had a body like he worked out. That was just one of his forms. But he came through the sliding glass door, and it's like he stood there and he was watching me. He didn't realize that I saw him, but I saw him. So I began to call on the name of Jesus, and he took off so quickly. But the next night, he came back again. So I began to call on the name of Jesus, and he took off again. So what happened was, when he came back again, He came back again that second time. I I called on the name of Jesus, and this time when he left, I saw the blinds lift up, and they were like whoosh, and he took off. And I went to God, and I went to the courts of heaven. And I said, Lord, I said he's violating me. I said he keeps coming in here. I said he's not supposed to be in here. I said he's violating me. I'm not in agreement with him being here, and he should not be in here. I said, and I want him to stop bothering with me. And I said, I'm asking you to put an injunction on him and a restraining order so that he can't come in here and he can't bother me anymore. So that's what God did. He honored what I said, and he stopped coming in here. He couldn't come in here no more. I've had demons come and knock on the sliding glass door trying to scare me. And I tell my kids all the time, oh, and I was talking to this one lady, called herself an apostle. She wasn't really an apostle, but she kept, she was doing witchcraft too. And she would send like demonic spirits. It sounded like they were in a war, dropping down on the ceiling and all kinds of stuff, trying to scare me or whatever. And then, when you have stuff, people have yard sales and stuff. Be careful about what you're bringing in your house. I told somebody, the lady next door to me, she was a witch. Of course, I knew that. Taking stuff in their house, demon swinging from stuff. I see the demon swinging from stuff. You have to just be careful about what you take in, what you allow in your household too, because a lot of people don't have that type of discernment where they can actually see it. So I used to love going to thrift stores, but after what God showed me, I don't even go to thrift stores no more. I don't do the yard selling thing like I used to. I used to love yard selling, love thrift stores. I stopped all that because you never know what's connected to what. And you just have to be really, really careful with those type of things. But this is just some of the stuff that the Lord wants me to share and what he wants me to let his people know about. I'll be sharing more in the near future. I'm trying to think of, Lord, is there anything else that I forgot? Okay, no, not right now. Okay, but I'll come back whenever he lets me know to give you more. I'll give you more, and I appreciate everyone that comes by and that listens to these videos. Um, and I just pray that they bless you, and I pray that someone gets delivered and set free, and it gives someone a better understanding if they're going through this, what they're going through, or whatever. And God bless all of you.